Hi, dear students. Our today's first lecture, which will on cells make up all living things. This is the first lecture which will make you understand that how cells make living things. First, what is the definition of a cell? The basic unit of life. Can you think of reasons why cells need nutrition and a good environment? Cells produces tissues, tissues produces organs, organs produces organ systems, organ systems produces a complete organism. It is a series of events which is shown in this slide, which give you the complete meaning that how an organism is formed. The first and initial step is of cells. Firstly, the cells are produced with the help of mitosis and meiosis. Then they combine to form tissues. Tissues are the group of cells which have same functions, which have same structures, and which performs same functions at a particular organ. And tissues also combine to form organs, and organs combines to form organ systems. And when all the organ systems are and then all the organ systems are completely called an organism. Dear students, these are the part of a plant cell: cell wall, chloroplast, cytoplasm, mitochondrion, endoplasmic reticulum, nucleus, vacuole. Those parts of plant cells which are also found in animal cells are cytoplasm, mitochondrion, endoplasmic reticulum, nucleus, and vacuole. These are the parts which are also found in plant and as well as animal cell. But just like cell wall and chloroplast, these are not present in animal cell. Robert Hooke discovered the first cells, Cork cells, were thought to have been these cells. Anton von Leeuwenhoek was first to observe one-celled living things. Examples of these were bacteria and parameciums. The first discovery of cell takes place by Robert Hooke. He was the first who discovered the cells from plants like cork. This point shows that the cells were firstly found in or discovered by Robert Hooke from plants, then animals, and then Anton Leeuwenhoek continued this work, and he also discovered the single-celled organisms, or we can say that unicellular organisms, which have one cell, just like bacteria and parameciums. Definitions and plant cell parts. Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a gel-like substance found in a cell, and it contains some enzymes and chemical substances which perform different functions in a cell to maintain its continuity and its functions. Then comes chloroplast, a green structure in plant which helps a plant to perform photosynthesis process. Then comes cell wall, a stiff covering that protects plant cells. Here we will discuss about the cell wall. Here the cell wall will be discussed in only plant cells, not in animal cells. But in animal cells we find there cell membrane. It is a main difference between plant cell and animal cells. That in plant cells we find cell wall, and then in animal cells we find cell membrane. Nucleus, control center of the cell. It means all the reproductive system is done in the nucleus because it contains chromosomes and vice versa. Chromosomes provides direction for cells to follow. Chromosomes provides directions in terms of reproduction, in terms of their characteristics, and endoplasmic reticulum. The main function of endoplasmic reticulum in a cell is seen through its transportation function and network. Mitochondrion produces energy in the cell. You have also known that the mitochondria is also called energy house of cell. The energy required for cell to perform its function is mainly controlled by mitochondria. Vacuole is a cell storage sac for food waste, and we can say that for H2O also. Animal cells also have same almost the parts, and we will discuss and we will differentiate among the animal cell and plant cell. Vacuole cell storage safe for food waste and water. This is also discussed in plant cell, so you are completely familiar this. Then comes mitochondrion. It is also discussed that it is a energy house. It produces energy in a cell, and it provides energy. And we can say that the food which is stored is in vacuole, but the provided by mitochondrion to complete its function. And then comes chromosomes, provides direction for cells to follow. Nucleus, control center of a cell. Endoplasmic transportation system. Cytoplasm, gel-like substance found in a cell. Cell membranes, which is a differentiating part from of animal cell from plant cell. That in in the function of protection, or for the purpose of protection, for plant cell we use, or we can say, the word of cell wall. But if we talk about animal cells, so we use the word of cell membrane for the purpose of protection and surrounding. Plants and animal cells have many of the same type of structures. These structures perform the same type of activities. Plants and animal cells have some structures that are not same. These structures perform different activities. Cells also carry out diffusion, passive transport, active transport, and osmosis. Cell, as we already familiar that the cells are the basic units of life, so these perform several functions just like diffusion, passive transport, active transport, osmosis. In diffusion, movement of gases from higher concentration to lower concentrations takes place, while in passive transport, materials do not need energy to move from higher concentration to the lower concentration. Active transport, materials need energy to move from higher concentration to the lower concentration. Diffusion is basically, we can use this word only for gases, movement of gases. And the passive and active transport, it can be food or material which can be transferred from a higher concentration to the lower concentration. And osmosis is the regulation of water in cell, water moving from higher concentration to the lower concentration. Now the question raises that why do you think that all the students need to have an understanding of parts of a cell and differences between the parts found in plant and animal cells? Yes, of course, it is very essential for us to differentiate among the plant and animal cells and to know about their parts, what functions do they perform, how a cell regulates itself and reproduces, how plants are different from animals. These are the basic units which differentiate the two species, just like plants and animals. Plants have different characteristics and animals have different characteristics, and the basic unit of plants and animals is a cell, and the differentiation between them is of their parts, and their parts perform different functions. Therefore it is very important for us to differentiate among the plant and animal cell. So this was all about our today's lecture, the first lecture. Hope you enjoyed, and you studied well, and you get cleared of definition of a cell and differentiation between the plant and animal cells, and several questions. So we'll meet in next video for that. Bye bye.